I'm about to do a tutorial on like I'm about to show you guys the best tactics. Not really a tutorial. The best tactics right now. Like the one I actually use for my Fifa gameplays. You guys watch a lot. Some people have been asking like, what's my go-to tactics and what do I use? Because I play attacking games a lot. So most people like attacking games. Who doesn't like attacking games? Where you can just like ruin your opponents. As long as that's what FUT is all about. We all know that's what FUT is all about. Well, I'm about to like take you guys through my own tactics that I think is the best right now for me. Like it works for people like from maybe Division 5 up to even Division 1. So, well, let me go through it. You guys let me know how it goes for you guys. This one is just my formation. Like I had another formation just to make my chemistry work out. So, well, I have to take you guys through. Okay, so I created another profile with the games allows you to create 4 other profiles you can switch to in game. So I put mine on defense. So this is my balanced formation. This is what I use. This is an attacking formation, but this is what I deem as my own balanced formation. So first, let's go. You get the 4-4-2 formation. This is a classic 4-4-2. I think this is the 4-4-2 with 2 CDMs. With 2 CDMs, not the one with 2 CMs. The one with 2 CDMs. A left mid and a right midfielder with 2 strikers up front. So here are my tactics. Defensive style needs to be balanced. You don't need to do anything since it's just your own balanced formation. Like this is what you use. This is a balanced formation. Defense needs to be a balance, and your width you have to like bring it down a bit. Like bring it down. Like mine is at 38, and the reason why mine is there is because like it's 4 defenders, and the left back and right back usually goes wide. So when they are coming back on defense, I want them compact. I want the opponent like struggle a lot to go inside my box. So I have to let them like come together so I can defend, press with a second man and all that. And my depth, yeah, I put my depth at 50. I used to play at 35. I used to play at 35 till I realized well, this doesn't work on FIFA 23. It only works on FIFA 22. So mine's at 50. Why is it at 50? So I can pressure the opponent's attackers before he even starts to arrange his attack or anything. When he gets the ball from me and gets to any of his ST, I can easily like cut him off with one of my defenders while the 3 are back. Or I set an offside trap for the man running in, so it's easy for me to like get the ball back. It's easy for me to get the ball back like this. It's easy for you to set offside traps to pressure as soon as possible. If he tries to go back, your 2 CDMs, you have to cut him off with your 2 CDMs. You switch to your CDM and bring them back to take the ball from him. And if he tries to take the ball forward, you set an offside trap or pressure him as soon as he starts before the other people comes. And except he has to pass the ball backwards, and that's still in your favor. So that's why my depth at 50. So let's go to my offense. My build-up plays fast build-up. I don't know what's wrong. Balance don't seem to work right now. Maybe it's because the players we have right now, their mentality, would I say mentality or attacking prowess is not that much as what we ended up at FIFA 23. So balance don't seem to work for me. Balance don't seem to work for me or slow build-up. You just have to use fast build-up. Fast build-up seems to be the one that seems to be the like normal way of play, in my opinion. This is the balance for me. As the players does what you want, as long as your chance creation is a balance, not forward runs, nothing. This will make your players go in too much or like leave you with a scanty defense or something. So, but I'll leave you my player instructions. They also help with the fast build up. So these are fast build up, and chance creation needs to be at balance. Then your width, yeah, leave it at 50. 50 is okay for 442. It's 442, so it has to be 50. And your players in box, yeah. I'm not a fan of passing in the box that much. I'm not a fan. And I don't dribble much. I only dribble when I have to. When I have to dribble. You use agile dribbling a lot. But then I realized this FIFA is, well, like I said, different from 22. What I used to play in 22. So you have to increase this. Yeah, you have to move it forward. Get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 to 7 players in the box is okay. They don't really stay in the box. When you start playing, you notice they don't really stay in the box. So you have about 3 players in the box, the other ones outside the box with the guy you are using, like the particular player you're controlling at the moment. So you have time for extra passes and all that, which is very, very effective in this FIFA. Very, very effective extra passes in this FIFA. So this is compulsory. This is very compulsory. Then my corners and free kicks all at one. Yeah, why are they at one? When I'm taking the ball sideways. So I don't want all my I don't want my center mids to go forward too much. In case the ball get collected, I have to like track back with my CDMs before I even try to switch to my defender. So you have to turn it off so they don't go in too much. They don't go into the opponent box too much when you're making runs from the side of the pitch. My free kicks, the same thing. Yeah, I don't want to be caught off guard. I don't want any counter attack and all that thing. So that's the formation. This is my balance formation. This is my balance formation. I have to take you guys through the player instructions. So I use Rashford and Stoichkov right now. Those are the 2 attackers I use. So my strikers are pretty much balanced. All you have to do is put them on getting behind. 2 strikers getting behind. I don't use this central or anything. I just like to leave it at getting behind. Just getting behind. And you can use comeback on defense. Like if you feel like the opponent is like pressuring you too much and you need some people backwards. If you can't set offside traps and all that shit. I advise you use this. I advise you put your 2 center forward that getting behind. Come back on defense. Come back on defense. But it always has to be on getting behind. So they always make that run for you. They always find spaces behind the opponent, so you can throw that lob through ball or just a normal through ball. Then my left mid and right mid has to be on comeback on defense. Yeah. So like they are pretty much useless on defense when you don't like assign them to come back on defense. They are pretty much useless. So I'll advise you put them on come back on defense. So when your opponent is attacking you, you have people to pressure with before you even have to switch your defense. Like you have your defense staying back already, and they have much defensive cover. So if he's playing with his midfielders coming into your box, you have your left mid and right mid to press the ball, and maybe you can't even get the ball from there and start another attack. So that's the best for me. And put them on getting behind too. So as soon as you get the ball, you know they're back on defense. As soon as you get the ball, so they start moving forward, and that creates a lot of chance. Like it makes the formation different. It makes it different. And so same for my right mid. Same thing. Come back on defense, getting behind, get into the box for cross. You can also do that. So get into the box, but this is not necessary. I would say this is not necessary, but you can also do this. My two defensive mid is at balance, but at balance defending. um, balanced, everything pretty much same. But I'll advise to get this to cover center. Yeah, but I'll cover center. You can use cup passing lanes and stay back while attacking for both CDMs. So do the same for this one. Stay back while attacking, cover center. That's it for my CDMs. And my left back and right back, your full backs, don't forget, always put them as stay back while attacking. You don't want them running forward when you're attacking. Nah, you don't at all. So you have to put them at stay back while attacking. Only when you know you can use your defensive mids to track back, to go back like very early, you can put these at join the attack or balance to like give you an extra option in the wing. But then you put your left mid and right mid in, get into the box. You have to put those to get into the box. So this automatically becomes your wingers. They can help get the ball into the box to your wingers. Then you take the attack from there. So that's pretty much it for my balanced formation, balanced tactics formation and all that. So let's go to my attacking formation. This is what you guys see me use mostly. This is what I use mostly. Whenever I'm down like by 2 goals or so, or that first formation I showed you isn't working that much, I have to switch to this. This is the 3-5-2 formation, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3-5-2 formation. You have 3 defenders, 2 CDMs, a left mid, a right mid, a center attacking midfielder, and 2 strikers. I always like to play with 2 strikers. I don't know why. I've never used 1 striker. Like most of the time I play FIFA, I never use 1 striker. But then here are my tactics. First, after possession loss, yeah, as soon as you get the ball, since you have a lot of people in the opponent side, so you just have to press the ball as soon as possible. But when you see you're losing it and the guy is having advantages over you, he's using it over you, so you have to like track back with your CDMs. Don't switch to your center backs too easy unless you have no choice to switch to your center backs. So use your center defensive mids to track back. Your width has to be at 35 because the formation is kind of wide. If you see the formation, yeah, it's kind of wide, so you want it a little bit compact on defense. So practice. So here is 35, depth 50, same thing, so you can pressure the attackers like as soon as you lock the ball and set offside traps. But if you can't set offside traps, I advise you take this back a bit, maybe 45 or 40 will be okay for you. My offense, pass build up, forward runs. Yeah, this is an attacking formation, so you have to be ready to attack as soon as you get the ball. Counter attacks or that. This formation will automatically like make it easy for you, very easy for you. So fast build up, forward runs, this works a lot. This is the formation you guys may play with a lot. Then your width, you have to bring it down a bit. Like I said, the formation is kind of wide, so you bring it down a bit to 45. And players in box, well, same thing. Take it high, like 6, 7. This is what you want, cause you want that extra passing inside the box. It works a lot in this FIFA. And for your corners, 1-1, same reason. Just don't want your players running forward too much, so you get caught off guard with a counter attack. Then my player instructions, my two strikers need to be getting behind, both of them getting behind. Your choice also, if you want to put them at come back on defense, is your choice, but I want them to stay at balance. Actually stay at balance. Sometimes they can come back, sometimes they wouldn't. Stay at balance, because when you get the ball with the press after possession loss, you want them there, so as soon as possible they get in behind and you get the through ball to them. And your center attacking mid, yeah, always put this as stay forward. Don't forget, put this as stay forward. Sometimes they'll be the one to start the play because your two strikers kind of fall back a bit when the ball is in your own box. So when you get the ball, you have to get the ball to your center attacking mid. So you let your two strikers get in behind him, like you hold the ball with him. You kind of use him as a, would I say, um, you kind of use him as like he's the person you start the play with actually, like a false nine. Yeah, like a false nine. You get the ball to him, you kind of shoot the ball a bit, let your two strikers get forward, and when you see you can't give it to your two strikers, you have your two CDMs coming up behind you, so you have to give it to one of them. They start the play from there, so it works a lot. So you need them, you need him as stay forward. That's pretty much it. No other instructions for your CAM aside stay forward and get into the box. Yeah, sorry, get into the box for crosses. So when you get the ball to maybe your strikers also, he also runs behind you, so maybe you can get the ball like back a bit, then you can get the easy pass and score. So let's go to my left mid and right mid. I use the same instruction for my left mid and right mid, so when you're doing yours, you can just use this same one, copy it for your right mid too. So my left mid Park Ji-sung at the moment. I'm looking for somebody to replace him. So come back on defense and get into the box for crosses. Those are the formation. Come back on defense, get into the box for crosses. Don't touch anything else. Like I said, they come back to help your defense, and when you're attacking, they create that space. They create that wide space for you, so you can get the ball to them easily. You can get the ball from, maybe when you get the ball to Cole, they start running. Cole is my CAM, so when I get the ball to Cole, they start running at the side of Cole. So I have two options. I can throw a lot ball to Pulisic, throw a lot ball to my left mid, which is Park Ji-sung at the moment. And so that's it for my left mid and right mid. So my CDMs, I'm using Martinez and Mendy. So they're kind of like, they have much attack, defensive stats. Their defensive stats are high, and their interceptions are high too. So you use a player with like a high interception stats and defensive awareness stats with pace. That's who you want to use for your CDMs. So I'm using cut passing lane, cover center, and stay back while attacking for both center defensive mids. Cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, and cover center. You don't want them going forward too much. You already have 5 attackers forward. You don't want them going forward too much, except you use them to dribble the ball down to the opponent box. Once they release the ball, they come back on defense just to stop counter attacks and all that. So that's it for my CDMs. Then my defenders are just what it is. Once you switch to the formation, just leave it at what it is. There's nothing else to do. Alright, that's pretty much it for my like Fifa formation. This is what I use currently. My normal formation and full attacking formation. I hope this helps, and well, just let me know how it works for you. Let me know how it goes for you. If it works for you, leave a comment. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're new, please. About 60% of my viewers haven't subscribed to my channel, and I really need it. It will help me a lot, so please, if you're new, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to leave a like, please. You can also share the video to your friends. They'll like to be good at FIFA too, so maybe they'll like to play attacking formation just like I do. Maybe they like attacking games and all that. Please don't forget to share the video, leave a like, a comment. Let me know how it goes for you. If you want me to make another one or a full defensive formation video, you guys should let me know. I'll make that video as soon as possible. Thank you, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please. Have a good day, a good night. I don't know where you are.